everyone, in today's video I will be sharing with you my 8 most used and most favored revision tips in the hopes that they will help you out with the upcoming finals or midterms, etc, etc, etc. Tip number 1. Scan first, plan later. Are you one of those types of people that just like, I have to study, plomp, opens book, start studying? What I usually do when I start to read the material or my notes before an exam is I don't really study at first. I just give it not even a good read, just a like fast glance of all the material to have a feel of how heavy it is, how many terms I highlighted, how many concepts I would have to remember. After I've assessed all that situation, then I go ahead and I plan or I change my planning. Tip number 2. Rewrite your notes. I am a strong believer of studying the summary of a summary of a summary of a summary because it forces you to truly like focus on the material and extract not only the important info but the like creme de la I'm hungry, you know, that type of info, okay? If at first when you take textbook notes you find yourself writing down the entire book, that's okay, that's just summary numero uno. Then when you go deep into your notes and you extract more info, then you turn into a review document. And then when you look at that review document again and you take out more important words, you can end up with like flashcards or like a cheat sheet. And actually, that final product is what you're gonna be rereading and rereading and rereading before your exam. Trust me, it takes practice, but oh my lord, just the process of doing that makes you retain so much info. Tip number 3, use multiple study methods in order to change it up and to stay awake, because studying is not all that fun, to be active, and also to make your brain view the material from different perspectives. It makes you understand the material. If you can use it, it means you learned it. Tip number 4 goes kind of hand in hand with my previous tip, and that is change it up. So when you're studying, when I study anyway, I'm kind of like an intense tunnel vision studier, so I can study for like 8 hours on end and never like flinch. I think the key that makes me be able to study for such a long period of time and again, not fall asleep, not get bored and not get sick of it, is because I alternate between the studying methods I chose. I go back to reading and then I actually do my practice test and then I do a review document. You see, I just, in a study period, switch it up. I forgot my last, you do it for me. That one's kind of loud and obnoxious. Tip number 5, record yourself. Sometimes after I worked all day, went to school, read some more, I don't feel like coming home and reading. So if you travel a lot, like I do, 2-hour train ride, hey, I just like listen to myself reading the material to me as I'm like, on the train looking at nature type of thing. Personal tip, what I like to do is I like to make a funny accent when I read the material to myself. I don't know why, just reading it in a funny accent makes me remember it more, because it's funny. It's like listening to a comedy show. You know, just like, le neuropsychologie, ho ho ho. Try it out. It's funny, and it actually works. Tip number 6, sketch yourself smart. When I had to read facts and like different nerve endings and whatnot of the brain, it was so boring just reading, this is the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus is located right above that area of the frontal prefrontal cortex. Didn't get a good grade in that, can you tell? Basically, when I actually drew the brain and like little arrows pointing to each section, I had a visual like representation where everything was, and I didn't have to read where it was and what it did because I saw it. Tip number 7, test yourself. Because I will always tell you to test yourself, because it is the most amazing feedback you can get. It is very important to actually do the test before you do the test, because number 1, it reduces anxiety. Like, I've done like 60 tests, like this is not stressful to me. And like I said in my previous videos, and I'll continue to say, you'd be surprised how often the questions you like create for yourself end up actually being the questions on the test. And my last revision tip for you is go the extra mile. Let's say you're studying cell division or bipolar personality disorder or PTSD or whatnot, why not look up a documentary on it or like a short video explaining it, or actually like a témoignage, so like a testimonial of a patient who has that disorder, just to like get a little extra something that's gonna help you understand the material better. Like seeing it real life happen to someone versus in a book, symptom drowsiness, you know, and you actually see someone drowsy, it's a completely different ballgame. Okay? So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you found this video helpful and somewhat inspiring. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to me if you like what you see, because I post videos every Thursday. And before I leave you, I have to say, big announcement, I'm having kind of like a mini competition just to thank you guys for all the support for this year. You have been amazing. So I decided to send out 3 holiday cards to 3 lucky viewers. If you want to win one of these 3 cards, all you have to do is, number 1, be subscribed to my channel, obviously, because I want to thank my subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, yo, what's stopping you? And comment down below your favorite thing about yourself. I wish I could give one to each and every one of you, but 16K cards sent out all over the world. You know, I'm a student, guys. I have no money. I have no money. Well, I do, but I spend all on books and courses, so you get the feels. You get me, right? Love you all, seriously. Even if you don't win, I love you all anyway. Feel it. Feel the love.